Welcome back everyone to another build tutorial, and this time we are doing two simple and easy, which go together perfectly, Easter designs, little prop things that throw into your world to get you in that springy mood. So with that being said, let's get into it. So what we are going to start off first in this build is an Easter egg. So doing that, we are going to get two different blocks. You can use wool, terracotta, concrete. I'm using concrete, and I'm kind of choosing the zombie egg colors, but with that we're going to need lime concrete, light blue concrete. And to start it off, you're actually going to place a 3x3 square. And then from that 3x3 square, you are actually going to build up, one out, except for the corners, all the way around. And then from there, you are going to do the same thing all the way around. And with this, you're actually going to go two up. Now that you have something like this, we're actually going to jump in and we are going to do one last extension out all the way around. And as we had before with the 2, we are going to do a 3 high level. Alright, and from there we're left with this futuristic looking flower, which would be cool for a different type build. But what we're going to do is start working our way inward to the center of the egg. Now with this egg, on the opposite side we had a level where we went 2 up, and that is exactly what we're going to do, as this is exact opposite of the bottom. And then from there, what we do is we will continue it with a layer of 1 going inwards, and from this we should get that perfect square in the center. And now from there, we are actually going to build out the square, outlining it, and do 1 up just to give it a good point. Now this is also a good looking design if you have futuristic builds, but we're going to continue it with a more traditional way. And what we're going to do is pretty much fill in all the centers. So from there, you are going to go the 1 in the middle, and then we are actually going to fill in 2 just like that and continue it on all sides. Now that all sides have been completed, you should be left with this egg looking design. Now from there, what we're going to do is actually just take random chunks out of the build, and we are going to create the little spotted type egg look going all the way around. Now this is up for your own creativity, as you can do any type of design you want. Now what I do is I kind of go back and forth from a square to a L type look like that. So that is up for your own creativity. If you want to do something like this, you can also. It still bites the bullet and gives you the look you are going for. Okay, I was just a little confused there. This was supposed to be here. Okay, so pretty much how we have it now is we got the look we're going for. We cut out all the points that we wanted. We don't want to add too much more, as there is some blanks, but if you add too much, it's kind of be overbearing. But there is your Easter egg. And for our second design for this Easter project, we are going to use white wool and pink wool, as I believe this build actually looks best with the wool. So this build I actually used a few times before, and it was actually used on a build server. Me and my friend actually used to put this up all the time when Easter would come around, and that dates this build a good 7 or 8 years old, but I'm happy to now share a design that me and my old build friends came up with. To start off this design, what we are going to do is actually place down one block, and then from that one block we are going to go up one into the left and then bring that up by 3. Now we're going to do that same exact way. We're going up 1, over 1, and this time we're going to go up 4. And then what we're going to do is a little different. Instead of going to the left, we're going to go to the right, up 1 and over, and count out 4 again. And then from there, we are going to go down to the right by 1 and go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from there, we're going to go over 1 and keep that block there and go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the ground. Now from there, we are actually going to continue the same look and duplicate it, but the opposite way. So once you go up the 4, you're going to go up and over by 1 to the right and count out 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from there, you're going to go down to the right by 1 and count 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to go to the left down by 1 and then go 1, 2, 3 and place. And that is the look you have so far. Now from there, what we're gonna do is actually just fill in the open areas that you have with pink wool. Now this would pretty much, as you can guess, give that inner ear look that is typical with most animals that we all as humans relate to a bright pink. And there you have it, your bunny ears, which actually is my all-time favorite and has always been my all-time favorite, just to pop in on top of houses, is randomly popping out of the ground. It just turns anything and everything into a little bunny rabbit. I hope you all enjoyed these 2 Easter builds, and as you can see behind me, the eggs, you can change the colors up, you can use wool. It is pretty much based on what resources you have at the time in your survival world. And with the bunny ears on top of my head, as it looks like as of right now, I say enjoy the build and stay crafty.